So the cooperation of Notre Dame University and the Ukrainian Catholic University has already a long history, but particularly since the beginning of the full-scale invasion of Russia into Ukraine, this cooperation has acquired a special character. So these two universities are really connected not only by and simply by cooperation, but I would say by real, genuine friendship. Every effort that is undertaken now in this time, in these days, has to be connected in this or that way with the war and with the support of Ukraine.
Ми маємо зараз унікальну ситуацію. Через війну ми маємо небувалу підтримку і фокусування уваги на Україні. Ми відчуваємо, що тут лежать відповіді не лише на наші внутрішні проблеми, але і на ті питання, які хвилюють людей у цілому світі.
My experience tells me that very many people, unfortunately, still don't know very much about Ukraine, about the history of Eastern Europe, about the history of relations between Ukraine and Russia. And if that foundation is missing, then it's even harder to make a moral or a spiritual judgment. So for those of us who have some experience or some knowledge of those things, it's really important for us to be able to come together, to speak with one another, and to be able to share our thoughts on that more serious moral and spiritual level about what is going on and what the adequate way and the right way is to respond to it.
And there are various questions connected with that, in particular questions of war and peace in the context of the ecumenical movement, in the context of the policy of the Vatican and of Pope Francis. We hear many critical voices at this conference, which I think is in fact helpful and productive. There must be critique about missteps, about wrongly undertaken steps in diplomacy. And there must be also, besides critique, along with critique, there must be some positive side. There must be some suggestions.
A really good analysis, and I think that our book that we will publish after this conference will contribute to other people to understand what really happened and what were the real foundations of this war.
Every church, including our Catholic Church, should continue to work and to work much more, because we see it was not enough what we did. So a lot of work to do, but starting from God, starting from prayer.
The Lord tells us that we're created to live the gift. He gave us the world, He gave us our cultures, our societies. The problem is when, like Adam, we grab. Ukraine is now suffering from a great grab, and it is defending itself to live the gift. At our conference, from different perspectives, based on different experiences, we have discussed this challenge. Ultimately, it's a challenge of life or death. That's how we experience it here in Ukraine. And we're very grateful to all the thoughtful people, all the people of heart and hands who help, who pray, who speak the truth about security, peace, prosperity in Ukraine, in Europe, and in the world.